first one, Brittany Taylor played in a phenomenal ball. As always, you know, she plays in some tremendous balls. So, you know, it was kind of somewhat wide open on the back post and just tried to redirect it into the opposite goal where the keeper wasn't, and went in. Second one, you know, it's just a give and go play with Vicky. Played it to her. There's wide open space and just kept darting forward. It's a great ball by her. Her pass beat that defender, and I was able to just blast it in.
I thought we controlled, you know, the possession in the first half. We didn't create as many opportunities that we'd like to have had, and you know, they were dangerous on the break. I thought the way we came out in the second half and really upped it a gear. I thought we were more effective in the final third of the field, and you know, it was just lovely to see us finally get rewarded. And at that stage of the game, you know, it's been taken away from us, and you know, and certainly in the last one against Seattle at that point in the game, so it was nice to be able to see that response from the group and win it in that stage of the game.
Well, I think in the first half, Boston, they were pretty much sitting all their numbers behind the ball, so they were pretty much bunkering. So we kind of haven't faced that yet this year. So, you know, it was a little bit hard for us to get our rhythm, find those gaps and seams, and then I think in the second half it opened up a little bit more. We switched to a 3-front. And you know, we just needed a little bit more movement, a little bit more patient. You know, we all knew that something was going to come eventually. We just had to keep plugging away.
Yeah, we created, but it was either, you know, Nea did well on a couple of them, and you know, a post in the way, or you know, one of the defenders blocking it. But yeah, nice to see character and come up and a crucial stage of the game, and with 7-8 minutes left. That's going to give the group confidence moving forward.
It was huge to, you know, get 3 points, especially a home game, bump us into third. You know, it's been a grind this season. I think we've finished games and we've lost them, we've tied them, and we've said to ourselves we could have won that game easily. And we're right in it there with each and every team, from Seattle down to the bottom to every single team. So we know we can compete. We know that we can play at this level. We know that we can beat Seattle and beat anyone who comes our way. It's just whoever's given the best 90 minutes on that particular day is going to come away with the win.
First of all, rest and recover, and you know, Seattle, I mean, you know, it's going to be a tough game. You know, it's the top of the table and coming into our stadium as favourites. You know, so I think the group will be extremely motivated for it, but you know, we'll see how that one pans out. But you know, it's going to be a difficult one for us.
Yeah, it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and I think last year we saw ourselves kind of in that 5th, 4th spot and just kind of creeping along and found ourselves in the final at the end. So just to be in a playoff position is what we want, and then, you know, once we knock that down, we'll worry about, you know, the playoffs and that. But right now, the end of the season, it's a grind. We just got to take one game at a time, be patient, not get ahead of ourselves, and now we got to move away from this game and focus on Seattle, our next game.